Holy shit.
That scared the shit out of you, bruh.
You weren't even online, so I was like, oh, fuck, I'll just wait. Wait till he's on. I wasn't even recording. I'm recording now, though.
That's just going to be me at the start of the episode just doing that.
Okay, we're good to go. Let's shave off our heads.
Oh, wow. Yeah, true, I shaved.
Holy crap, I just noticed. Oh, you didn't get Jody. What are you doing?
I was gonna, but then I just couldn't be bothered shaving after the fucking episode.
No.
But I got this disgusting moustache. I'm trying to get my light good.
I like it.
I'm trying to get my white screen going. Wait, here we go.
Here
we go.
I'll buy you one of these, mate. Or we can use it from the
true. I've seen
Patreon money.
I've seen them online for like $20, but hey.
Yeah, $20.
How's that? Do I look sick? Do I look fucking awesome?
You look sexy. Look fantastic.
Look at this, mate.
Let me just make sure my audio is recording.
It's Tuesday night. I'm bloody getting
drunk. No.
Again.
I'm not drinking, though.
Oh. You're not.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I bought it here in case I wanted to drink, but since you're drinking, yeah, why not? How's your week been? Sorry, I didn't answer. I literally hit a wall at like 6. I'm like, babe, can you set an alarm for like 7:40? And I just happened to wake up, and you're like, you want to do it in like a couple minutes, or? Right, yeah, I'm up. Let's go.
Do you want to do it? I said, do you want to go on 15 before 8? And then you said, yeah, let's go in a couple of minutes. And I was like, on the couch watching TV. I was like, I don't want to. And then I was left half an episode going. I'm like, fuck.
What are you watching at the moment?
Handmaid's Tale. Season 3 on SBS On Demand.
You still watching One Tree Hill?
Yeah. I haven't. I got sucked into this one, so I was like, I went off.
Good. Get sucked into that.
But I'm nearly done. I'm nearly done with this. I've binged like 2 seasons in a week.
One Tree Hill.
No. Handmaid's Tale.
Okay.
It's fucking brutal. It's fucking brutal. It's insane. Yeah, it's like. No, I'm going to give some spoilers because I know you probably won't watch it. So spoiler alert if you want to watch Handmaid's Tale. But it's about this religious group that takes over parts of America. So they're an American people, but they take over parts of America. So it basically becomes like a male-dominated society, and women just become breeding machines.
I feel like this is what America wants to be anyway. Under Donald Trump's rule.
It's fucking pretty freaky because it's like set in the future.
Right.
And yeah, so and then basically anyone who was like a sinner before, they either have the opportunity to join them, but most of them don't want to join them, obviously. Yeah. So then they either kill them, or if they're women and they have good ovaries, they just use them to breed kids.
Good. Like, what's a bad ovary?
As in, like, you have 2 healthy ovaries, so like you produce healthy eggs.
Right.
Then
okay.
You're lucky, but also if there's a couple like that are in part of the society that can't have kids, then they basically send you to their house and they rape you until you fall pregnant.
Oh, but my Lord.
It's like under this massive
show.
It's like under this like religious thing. It's pretty fucking brutal. And like my mum told me about it. She's like, you probably won't like it. And I watched it. I was like, this is insane. That's why I like it. But it's fucking crazy.
Just a bit gnarly. Oh my God. It's weird seeing you just with the mustache, to be honest. I'm still kind of adjusting.
Yeah, no, I haven't rocked one in ages. And I figured that it won't look weird at work because I have to wear a face mask at work. It won't look weird.
True.
So like, no one will notice.
Victoria is on mandatory mask sit now,
people are absolutely losing their minds. They're just like, this is fucking bullshit. I'll get a $200 fine if I'm not wearing a fucking mask. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, cunt.
Do they not understand?
It's annoying as fuck to wear it all day at work. It is so annoying. My ears hurt because the string's pulling up. But I'm just like, if there's a chance that I get it, and I accidentally breathe on someone and they get it, that's going to stop it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's going to stop someone from that's going to stop the chances of someone from breathing on you and doing the same shit.
And the people that it's the fucking dummy Trump supporters of Australia. I don't even know what you'd call them. the
libs,
Pauline
mate, the libs.
Hanson, the Pauline Hansons.
Yeah.
They don't want to wear masks. Like, don't understand. They just think it's so far from them. Like, they're just not going to get it. But those are the exact people that are going to spread it.
It's also people that go on. There's no scientific backing to prove that a mask will save you. Yeah, but there's also proof that it will minimize the chances of you getting it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, wouldn't you want to be on the side of like, hey, maybe I'll just like, I'll wear this, so maybe in 6 months, none of us have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of it, oh, fuck.
Anyway, fucking bullshit.
Fucking COVID alert.
Taking over the world.
Ay.
Never gonna get to tour America again, that's for fucking sure.
Yeah, I haven't been like keeping up with any of how America is at the moment, but I just hear all the time that it's just like from our fans and stuff that are in America that it's just fucked. Pure munt.
Yeah. Sorry, I just read your text messages then, and I said, I don't need to record any video tonight, and you just said, Jake's recording, I think.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm recording my video.
The OBS. I thought you meant. I thought OBS was recording. Sick. I'm just gonna start recording now. Fuck it.
Okay, sorry. I'll chuck OBS on.
That's what I meant.
I'll chuck it on.
Because I asked you last week.
Yeah, no, you did. I thought it was, yeah, fuck. we got my video up and running for the first little bit.
I'll just be a little fucking tic tac on the wall. I'll just send you a still image of some bullshit. Still image. But I thought it'd be good if the boys so we can just get it all in one video.
Perfect. Oh, they're recording audio, aren't they?
They should be recording audio, yeah.
Okay, so I won't
cut this part out for sure.
All right, so
we'll leave it in.
Hang on. Yes. Okay, cool. I should be recording my screen.
I think my phone's recording. My phone. Oh, I'm not even recording. So I don't even need to record. Sick.
Good. Well, I'm turning the video off now, so let's hope it all goes.
It'll just be an audio episode. We'll see.
I took Leah's phone and everything. She's in the bath. She doesn't even get her phone. So what you're seeing from my phone is what Leah has.
Oh, sick.
What else has been?
See what have I got for you? What's a little nugget? So I did a little bit more recording of getting fucked up on the weekend, and God, I just talk some absolute rot.
Yeah. Oh, you're only just realizing.
No. I listen to them back sometimes, and it's just me talking, going, yeah, I should fucking do this, and I'm literally just stealing ideas of what I'm watching in front of me. I'm just like watching a show, like, fuck, it'd be sick. Like if you could make a TV show that did this, and I'm actually watching it while it's happening.
Was this like another scenario of you just polishing a slab?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a bit crazy. But I'm gonna try and as he drinks red wine, I'm gonna try and keep the weekend drinking to a minimum, because I tweeted the other week. I'm like, is it bad that every time I see a slab, it's a challenge? I'm just like, I got to finish the whole thing.
I don't know if I've probably said this before, but I've never finished one. Absolutely, it's a bad thing. You move like, aren't you like losing weight?
I don't know. I don't have any scales, but it feels like I am sometimes.
You just neglected the scales a little bit. I should still be losing weight. I haven't checked.
Yeah, I haven't checked it in a while.
What else is I don't even know. How's what?
I was gonna say, you the reasons I thought you weren't texting me back and stuff was because I feel like you've been a bit busier with music and stuff in the last weeks or so.
Oh, well, not today, but the other days I've actually been doing music stuff, which is nice. I did like a 6-hour stream today, and I don't know why anyone watched it. It was basically just like a few other people like that are in some of our watch parties and stuff, helping me trying to set up my like PayPal for my donations button on my Twitch. And Kira donated me like $21 and Erica donated me like 15. I had to like send them back because it was on the wrong PayPal. It was on the one that I created in America that has like an American account. Oh, so I was like, oh, it was just basically tech support for like fucking 6 hours.
It's a good way to get
Michaela came on and had the gain up like halfway and just fully like cupped the mic and yelled. And I lost like 10 viewers.
Let me, like when she came to your house when you were online.
Well, she was still, she stayed over last night. I was like, Michaela, come play Outlast on the stream.
Yeah.
We played it for like 2 seconds and then we ended up just roasting yours truly and Biam videos.
Nice.
And that's when I had my most viewers. And then she yelled in the mic and then I lost them all.
Did you read through the yours truly comments, the comments on the yours truly video for their like version?
We actually did that on the stream, and it was just I only saw the people going, "Sound guy sucks."
So
all the top 6 comments were like, "Sound guy, like turn up the vocals."
My favorite comment was like, "How good is the tambourine player and the bass player?"
There was another comment that said, "Bass player is doing what he knows best, playing bass and staying undetected."
Yes, that was so good.
Because like. We were talking about it on the stream, actually. It was, they were only allowed a certain amount of people in the room because of COVID.
Yeah.
And so they had practiced with like Stevie, I think, playing bass. And then at the last second, they're like, the like a version people were like, "Oh, do you want to like have someone play bass?" And like, "Well, we haven't practiced with it, so no." So that's why, well, the Australia don't even have a bassist anyway, so.
Wait, I thought you said they practiced with Stevie and then... Oh, so Triple J told them they can't have a bass player.
Yeah, and then I told them at the end. Because they were going to have like someone on bass, they were going to have like someone playing tambourine and like acoustic or whatever, like, and then they were told that they couldn't, have these people doing it. But I guess on the day they were like, "Oh yeah, you can have them in if you want," and they're like, "Well, we haven't practiced at all with it because we were under the impression that it sounded hectic, like all the day, because I was talking to Mick about it all, and it sounded fucking hectic. It was like a whole day ordeal.
I've talked to someone else who's done it before, and it's like you go in and record it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Before?
Like early.
You got like really
so she woke up at like 5 a.m. to like warm up and stuff, and then like they had to go down there and set it up. I did. I don't even know if I should be saying.
Are we revealing
but
secrets?
They do some like sound checks and stuff.
Oh yeah, I know.
You'd imagine
they do like a run through and then they do it, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
Something along those lines. But I was thinking like, what song would we do for like a version? Because I genuinely have like no idea. I don't even know what I could sing.
I reckon we just do fucking, I don't know, whatever. We do anything.
Because like,
I reckon we'd
sing
actually
a lot
do
different
something
to
that's
the first
like
record.
not. I reckon we do something that's nothing like us. We just be like, fuck it. We're never gonna get
even
shot.
Our record is going to be like very different. It feels like us, but not 2017 us that recorded Everything Is Temporary. Because when I was shooting out the idea, like I was asking people for like if they wanted to do guesties, and someone replied, and they're like, "This is a vibe," but it's like I don't really see how like a rap kind of feature would fit in with this music. And I'm like, like I'm trying to like explain like this is nothing like the stuff that we recorded in 2017.
I know, fucking Eminem just always shooting us down. He's like, "Yeah, you guys sound good, but can't be fucked."
I actually did shoot MGK a message.
MGK? Never.
Yeah, not that he replied, but
would only get him on if he didn't use auto-tune.
I love his rap, dude. His sound. Have you seen that sneak preview that him and Travis posted today on Twitter, I think?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
It's very cool.
Very cool. Better than...
it's like 40 seconds.
What was that last
The verse sounds sick. The chorus is like, "Oh, Bloody Valentine."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just in that realm. It's just very cool. I just love that just Travis is just like doing just like this.
Did you
like-
see someone call
nothing.
Travis Barker MGK's drummer the other day on TikTok or something?
I was watching this today on stream, actually. Travis is featuring on a track of a TikToker. And I'm like, what's happening? And in the video, like, this TikToker comes and Travis kicks this guy playing drums off stage. And I look a bit closer, and the guy that's pretending to play drums is MGK in this kid's video. Like, who is this TikToker that has all these... Like, what are these fucking cameos?
It has all these people.
I guess they have, like, so much time because... I don't know, they're not doing anything, but...
I'm going to bloody run out of
maybe
wine before our friends get here.
Maybe Trav and MGK are just trying to push the project that they're doing.
Of course they are. As much exposure as possible is always good. Like,
TikTok's a great place to start, though, isn't it?
That's why celebrities do crazy shit before they drop an album. Like, I've seen bands just like announce like massive fights and like people being missing and all this random shit like a week before an album drops or something. Or like a week before they announce it.
Grayscale have that whole beef with their drummer? They had that fake beef that he was getting kicked out of the band. And then they just announced like a record, I think, or like a tour. I don't really remember. I think we were overseas when it happened, but and it was just all fake.
Faintly remember this, yeah, something like that. We should just do something
interesting. Interesting tactic. I don't even know what we would do.
We should just do something like, I don't know. We'll think of something to do.
I don't know. Tell us in the comments what we should do.
We'll do a fucking thing where we'll get a senator from North Dakota to sue us for telling Dakota to piss off.
Oh shit! What song though? On the real, what would you want to cover for
like a version?
Like a version? Any like
as between you and me?
Yeah.
I would say we would either do like
Matchbox 20 would be cool.
Like a Matchbox, like some older song, Lifehouse.
Yeah. Oh, dude, bring back the Lifehouse song.
Bring back the Lifehouse cover.
But that's like really pop punk, that version that we did.
Yeah, no, but it's like it depends what we have out. Like it'll depend. We could even just do it the normal way or whatever.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes out. But like I think we would do like a classic like YT did, like something that'll
big one. I mean, controversial.
Something that people who wouldn't know about us, like when it plays on the radio, someone would be like, I fucking know this song, who's this band?
Yeah, when Michaela's saying she was going to do it or whatever, I was like, prepare. You're like opening yourself up to the most, I don't know, critiquey people that are listening to like Triple J at work, and they're like, this is Oasis, and you're not doing Oasis the way I like it. How fucking dare you?
The keyboard warriors were ready in full force.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny?
I should go through the comments fully and just have a squeeze at what's happening there.
But it's not just comments on YouTube. There's also the whole week after, they basically talk about the Leica version until the next Leica version. Like in the morning.
Yeah, I was driving somewhere with Leah, turned it on the radio, and Michaela's just voice is there. And I'm like, this is very strange.
Yeah, and it's just like, tell us what you guys thought about last week's Leica version. If you haven't heard it yet, blah, 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 go find it here.
Fucking hate it.
I fucking hate it. No one thinks better than Liam. Name's a bet.
I think actually someone, they were talking about whoever sung the song. They were talking about someone, and Michaela mentioned in the interview, like, I was like, oh, we're trying to do it different from how one of the brothers sings it. Yeah. And it was like the one song that the other brother sings. So she got the name wrong in the interview. And she's just like, fucking hell. She's getting roasted for that as well. I was like, that's something I would do.
Their voices sound so similar. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I honestly don't even know. I didn't even know the song before I looked at the cover.
I remember. Did you only know Wonderwall by Oasis?
Yeah, absolutely.
When we were in Toronto before the tour started, I was hanging out with Doug. I was getting fucked up with Doug one night. Classic move. And we're just watching Oasis videos in his bedroom.
That is a classic Doug move right there.
And we were just like singing Oasis songs or whatever. And then he was telling me all about Oasis history. And he's like, yeah, there's songs where Noel's the brother that normally plays guitar. Yeah. And Liam is the one that normally sings. But there's songs that Noel sings, and Liam literally would just either walk off stage or just sit next to the drums the whole song and drink his bottle of water or whatever he was drinking.
Wow.
And just sit there and just smoke a cigarette. And like, fucking song's over. Finally, I can get fucking back on stage and keep doing my job.
Does he play guitar as well? No.
No. Oh, Noel does play guitar. So Liam is the normal singer.
But he just doesn't want to play. So Liam doesn't want to play guitar.
No. Yeah. So Liam's just a standalone singer. The guy that stands with his hands behind his back with the sunglasses singing. And then, so Noel would just play guitar and sing when it's his song. Yeah. And then when it's not, when Liam comes back on, Liam will just go stand at the front. But he won't go to the middle mic. He just stands at his mic.
So weird, the dynamic.
It's just imagine
fighting or some shit.
It's just be like you walking off stage and one of us singing a song and then you coming back on stage.
So weird. Like, would you just like try and, I don't know, maybe just pick up an instrument, or is he just like, nah, fuck his?
I think sometimes he walked around the stage like talking to the crowd and singing to the crowd or whatever. But then he just gets his mic and he just sings over.
Star move.
Like Noel's just singing. He's just like, "Hey guys, how's your night going?"
does a stand up set? Yeah. Oh Lord. Do our guests? I mean, we have guests coming on. Do they have the Discord link?
I need to just double. I'm just gonna do that now. I'll share that to them now. Tell them which one to join.
Cool. We're doing the old thing where we have so at the top of the thing, the server. Just press. I'll send you the link. Actually,
invite people. Got it.
Yeah, just copy the link.
Yeah.
So we're doing that thing where we have guests and they just join in at a random time. So we don't know how this is going to go, to be honest. If you're hearing this, then I guess it worked.
I'm going to tell them that they need to be recording before they jump in. But so
the audio, yeah.
Our guests have recently put out new music. So hopefully, my internet's gone nuts.
Do you want to? Are we going to intro them now, or are we going to just? We'll do it.
We should do a little cap before they jump in.
Doing caps.
Should we? Yeah, let's do a cap.
Yeah. Do you want to intro our guests a little bit?
Yes. So sexy Sydney lads put out a new song last week. I don't know. They'll tell us. I like the song though. And we thought we'd get them back, but also special first time Red Wine Good Time ever. Second appearance by somebody on the podcast.
Oh, two guests at the same time.
Two guests, but one of them, it's their second time on the pod.
Oh, true. We have had half the guests on. There's only a couple, so take your guess. Take your guess of who we've had on. Look through the under 20 episodes that we have.
Should we insert their song here?
Yeah. Oh, can we get fucking done for that if it's going on Spotify and stuff?
We'll chuck like a 20-second clip on there. It'd be sweet.
Let's see if they replied, nice little nug. A nice little nug of
Big A Dog has replied. No, he's looking.
So yeah, if this episode's all over the joint, that's why we've started the first little smidge of the episode. Just us two. Apparently, I neglected to record properly. So, I mean, what you guys get for episode 19, I think it's just going to be a bit of a mixed bag of lollies. So, if you're listening to it, impressed.
So close to 20. I think they're going to be. They haven't said anything, but they've seen all the messages. So,
how's your time off that you've had, by the way?
Oh, to be honest, it's fucked me.
Yeah, because just got more stuff to do.
No, because for some reason I've got less drive so far.
Yes.
Right? And when I went back to work, I'm just like, get me the fuck out of here. I fucking hate, like I hated work before, but I was like, go to work, do my job, go home. Now I'm just lazy as fuck. I'm just so lazy at work.
I thought it was just me,
Right?
dude. I thought,
It was good the first day because the first day I wanted to write, but I had to do a couple things and it took all day. And I'm like, God, fuck, all right, I'll write tomorrow. Friday comes.
I got tomorrow. Then I got next week.
End up doing something else, like wrote a little bit, wrote a riff, recorded it. Then I'm like, I'll come back to it. Sat on the riff the whole week and I'm just like, where am I going with this? Nothing. Realised they fucking ripped the whole song off. I'm like, fuck!
Oh, no.
So then I changed it and it kind of ended up better, but I don't know if the parts I've written are good enough or whatever, but whatever.
And that's the shitty thing about, like, I hate doing this writing here and not writing with someone. I want to know there and then, like, how it's going, like, where someone else sees the song going. That's why I'm annoyed that you can't come up or I can't come down, because I was really, like, looking forward to us writing together for, like, a few days, like, just to drink beers and just write and see what happens, which we literally have never done.
Yeah, I know. Well, we only got hopefully only 4 weeks of this shit left, so hopefully after that we can do something. I think it'll be longer, but I think once it's done we'll be able to do stuff. Ooh, had some movement. Did we?
Has some movement,
something.
did we?
Maybe it was another notification of something.
No. So our guest has joined. Are they going to be on the same camera? I realize mine's going to be the one that looks like the least shit, and then yours guys are just going to be like, I don't know.
It's fine. Videos suck anyway. If you listen to podcasts on a video, you...
This we'll see how this one goes. If it's a big stinker, then maybe we'll reassess and go back to the old way afterwards. I've been drinking a lot of CCs, and I'm kind of getting a little bit over it. It tastes like Zupa Duper to me, like the watery icy pole. I think like today, because we had cocktails last night. Leah made like us 8 different cocktails. I didn't really get drunk, but like this morning I'm just like, I was drinking on my stream today too, so I feel like I've already been drunk and I'm just coming down, and now I'm coming back up against a big fucking triathlon I'm doing.
I enjoy drinking, but I feel like it's a lot of effort sometimes.
Yes. That's why it's easier to get high.
Because recently I just beat myself up because I think about calories and eating heaps of food or whatever. I'm just like, do I really want to drink? Like, is it worth?
You should just start shotting, dude. Is that is that like a better way to do it? Is there less calories in that, if any?
Yeah, maybe. It's like 8 calories per gram of alcohol. I think we're gonna talk about this a bit later. I think I might bring this up with our guests because they enjoy a drink or two. I think.
Yeah, I was actually with this person the other day, and he was just fresh off a bit of a dusty night. So maybe we'll talk about it. Who knows?
I just got the notification that they will be here in minutes or seconds because they had to restart their computer.
Oh, fantastic! I just know this one's just going to go straight in the bin this episode.
You know what's funny though? How we're being vague, but they're in the title of this episode. Like they've already read who's in the episode. So.
Oh yeah, that just completely evaded my mind.
So I said we're going to insert song before. Let's play a little 20-second clip of the song now.
Should we just do it at the start or now? Okay, now.
Nah, let's do it now. Fuck it, here they are, the boys. Right,
I thought you meant they were actually...
Nah, I gotcha.
Oh, what a fucking stinker. Oh, dude, I miss hanging out in person.
Yeah.
When was the last time we hung out? Was that your house, hey? Our last hurrah. We got absolutely maggot.
Oh yeah, that was a funny night. That was a big night. Fuck.
Miss ping pong, actually beer pong.
You missed
that was a good little. We had a good
the
little
final.
stint.
The final.
Yeah, well, just even doing beer pong in general because it was just an excuse to just go over there and just get fucked.
Yeah, that's true.
Every Friday.
That's true. I'm just trying to.
This one might be a bit of a. I mean, take your guess if you're listening, but it's a bit of a vague episode. But I think we're due for one of these. The last episode I got dog shit. I think just annihilated, especially in the bonus episode.
Is this in the episode?
What?
I thought we were going to be cutting to the boys. Oh, well, this is in the episode now. Fuck it. We're never going to play a snippet of their song. We just tricked you this whole time. They're still not in.
If you guys subscribe to our Patreon and watch the bonus episode that we did talking about the Wasted Tour, you can probably hear in my voice that I'm just absolutely cooked. That knocked me around for the next couple of days, that episode.
I actually haven't listened back to it yet, so...
it's pure just fluff.
I should listen back to it. Yeah, it's just...
Pure fluff.
I just don't remember even what we said, to be honest.
I need to have like... Maybe we need a producer for the show so they can just sit in the voice channel and just take down notes of what we say, and then they can just... they can title the video, so I don't have to go back and go, what was a good thing that we spoke about? Like some of the episodes, the last 6 episodes,
yeah,
the titles have been weird because I've just been like, I don't even know what we fucking said, and I'm not sitting through an hour.
That's fine. I reckon that's better. Like we just name it whatever.
The chili episode was the easiest one to name.
Yeah, it was the first 2 seconds of the thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I had some the other night. I had the last habanero the other night.
Yeah, did you have it with something?
Yeah, I cut it into 4 quarters, and then I put it between my veggies when I roasted them. So the habanero roasted as well, but it gave off some spice in the oven. So the veggies were kind of spicy, but then I ate the habaneros, and it was like a sweet hot. It was really nice.
So it just like took all the intestines out of it.
It was still hot. It was still hot, but it wasn't like a kick in the face hot. It was like a light sizzle on your tongue. It was real good.
Right, because when we had them raw, it's like kind of acidic and like crunchy, and then you're just like you're munching on the seeds, and you're like, what am I doing?
It just reminded me of like a spicy capsicum or bell pepper for those playing overseas. Oi, oi! Hey. Look at what it is.
All right, hang on.
Hang on.
You'll see a video button on the.
You wouldn't have guessed it, but it's the boys from the Sinclaire.
They're on.
The video is pretty good. Hey,
cheers, boys!
I'm just triple checking we're recording. Wait, okay, we're recording.
Hey.
Fantastic,
amazing. How's it going?
You guys have the clearest camera.
Fantastic.
And the shittest camera.
Bro, just my MacBook.
Michael's rich.
MacBook.
So rich.
That's MacBook shit. Oh, you got a light set up.
Yeah,
though.
I got a light.
Bassi has no light. He's just.
I do have a light.
TV with a 24-hour white screen playing on YouTube.
Yeah, and my phone light just blaring into my eyes.
Are you actually using a white YouTube video?
Yeah, you want to see?
Fuck, bro.
I'll show you. Oh shit. Because the other night,
they're like $20.
Yeah,
the other day when we started doing the podcast, I went to move my light, and the light fucking fell out, and it snapped off the bulb. So there you go, some behind the scenes production now, the most exciting podcast on the internet.
Introduce our guests, mate. Introduce them.
This is no other than Sinclaire, Michael. What do you like to be
Bolton?
Called? Michael Bolton and AIDS.
That's unfortunate. That one.
Bit unfortunate.
How are you recovering after the other day, Aiden? Of your bit of a dusty run you had.
And Michael, we were both there.
Michael was also in it.
We were both there.
Bro, I was fine.
I saw you the other day, which is why I'm asking, and you were just trashed.
Yeah, I went to bed at like 7 p.m. It was good. Yeah.
7 p.m.
Yeah.
You're doing that Aiden thing where you
No, I mean on Sunday I went to bed at 7 p.m. Early.
And 7 a.m. on
7 a.m.
on Sunday.
Sunday morning.
Holy shit! So what do we got? We got a red wine there. What do you have?
What are we drinking? Are we drinking the same thing?
This is what did we say it was?
Get the bottle
already.
The bottle's like custom branded.
Fucking hell. I'm the only one drinking
present
piss
from a client of my work.
This is your first podcast sponsor, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a Coonawarra.
You can't pronounce.
Isn't that in Victoria?
I don't know.
Coonawarra Cabernet.
There's a couple.
Look at this.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Bell Total Logistics.
Yeah, they've got their own label.
Proud sponsor of the Red Wine Good Time podcast.
There we go.
We were discussing the flavors before we started this, and we're thinking like petrol,
It's definitely.
This tastes like Octane 95.
Yeah, 91, 95, or 98.
No, it might be E10.
Yeah, I think it's E10. It's definitely ethanol in there.
Someone, you guys, I think you all know this, but I don't. What does E10 go into? Does E10 go into modern cars, or are they just old shit heaps? Because I've never had to put E10 in my Kia Rio that I had.
Apparently, you're only supposed to put it in new cars.
New cars, yeah.
But I mean, it's not even that much cheaper than normal unleaded. So I just buy unleaded anyway.
Right, you're the kind of guy that buys 98, aren't you? I know you are.
Yeah, me.
While you take tolls.
Bassy, while I was at the petrol station the other day, and I was talking to him about how, because petrol's cheap at the moment, I've actually been treating myself to some 98 fuel for a little while.
That is a you thing as well, and you'll just go straight through every single toll point you can hit.
Yeah.
Just because you can. Alrighty, music talk.
Wait. Okay, I didn't tell you guys what I was drinking. Fuck.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a red wine, but I've never had this type of red wine before. I bought Kate. Well, I didn't buy it. Kate bought this box of wines the other day, like 12 boxes of like these random wines. It's called Unconventional from Margaret River. It's already empty. There's a little bit left. But it's called a Ripasso, or as I like to say, a Rip-Arsio. That's what I'm going to do later after drinking this. That's
anyway, it's weird talking face to face, Michael. I don't think I've spoke to you in person in years.
Me?
Yeah.
Bro, we spoke at your acoustic show at fucking Low 212, you cooked cunt.
No, I was thinking of that time outside of Metro.
Oh, yeah, shit. I forgot about that.
That's the last time I remember. Maybe I was fucking hammered.
You were fucked that night, bro. Don't you remember meeting Post Malone's manager? Out the back.
Have we told this?
Didn't we speak about this last time?
I think we spoke about this in the episode.
We did. But
I just remember saying Posties boys.
Yeah. The best part was when we played Post Malone, when we found out Post Malone's manager was there. And everyone was just like, no, and I was like, this is hilarious.
It's just so fucking kiss-assy. Look, I like your client's song.
Hey, do you guys need a manager? Because I hear Jake has his email address.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we do. That'd be pretty good. You hook us up.
He manages Lime Cordial. There you go.
Post Malone.
No. He's got two bands.
No, the other guy that was with him. The tag along.
Oh, the fake
really good
manager.
On piano.
Yeah, the guy was saying, I'm Post Malone's assistant. Post Malone's manager's
I'm assistant to this guy.
I have no recollection of seeing any of these people. I don't even know who you're talking about.
I just saw someone
I remember
in a random direction, and I just agreed. I was like, yeah, sweet, he's here, whatever.
We just let this entourage of people come in.
Can I please get another espresso
you were too busy. You were too busy on the decks, I think, Massey.
Too busy fending everyone off.
Michael, you were on the table in front of us, and I don't think I spoke to you that much because I was trying to fucking fight for the DJ decks up the top. But Bassy wouldn't let me use it.
Why right. Bassy?
This is classic.
Because I only listen to good music, and I'll only put on good music. And you know what good music I've been listening to lately? A little track called "I Needed You" by Sinclaire.
Oh, damn. That's a segue.
That's a good segue.
That's a fucking
So we have some handsome lads from the band Sinclaire here, everybody. I'm sure you've read from the title. What's been happening, guys? Tell us about your new song.
Yeah,
give us the deep dive.
Creating some sick fire in the booth, and we got to hear a little bit of it the other week.
I only hear the perspective from Sinclaire's music from Aiden, and he always refers to you guys as the best and most underrated band in the world.
True.
So can I get a bit of an idea on where you sit with your new stuff, Mikkel?
Yeah, it's pretty good, I suppose.
Two completely different ends of the spectrum.
Aiden is legit the hype man, bro. Like, you know that saying where it's like, if you can't love yourself, then who will? Like, fuck, man. Everyone should love
RuPaul's Drag Race as well.
Yeah. No.
Oh my lord.
I don't know. Like, yeah, that song. Fuck it. It was pretty whack. Like we wrote that song, and like the chorus doesn't really have vocals, and we kind of wrote it, and then I think I wrote like 10 different chorus melodies, and we spent like many weekends writing that chorus and wrote all these different variations. And then like one day we just like finished doing like 6 hours, and we're like, yeah, like sounds good. And then we just like muted the vocals, and I was kind of there with our producer, Nat Sherwood, and we muted it and I was like, bro, it sounds better without the vocals. And so we just were like, fuck it, it's not going to have vocals. It sounds good. The guitar's sick. And so that was kind of the thought process. And then it just became like, there's like the I Needed You thing in the background, but it's not really like there.
It's like a dance anthem, boys. It's fucking, I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's a banger track. It's
when you hear the song now, do you hear every single chorus melody that you had?
Yeah, like pretty much. And like even the verses had so much variation, and we retracked and stuff heaps. And I don't know, it was one of those things where it took like too long, I reckon.
I think we ended up using the demo guitar
we did.
In the chorus because we tried to like recreate it and it just didn't sound as good, so we just ended up using the demo guitar in the end anyway.
Yeah, love to hear it.
So, do you feel that it was a good change of pace with the new producer?
Yeah, it's been really good. Like working with Stevie was like interesting because we'd never really like worked with a producer in the sense that they would help write songs. Like maybe a little bit, but like with Stevie, it was like we were going in and writing with him every week, and then. I don't know, like he kind of like helped us find like the first phase of Sinclaire, I suppose, and that transition. And then like with Nat, it's been like that again. And like Nat's one of my old friends, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's also in a band, right?
No, he used to be in a band like ages ago, but nowadays he just does like purely production. And he does stuff like he does like he was the same as me, like me and AIDS, like we both had that punk background, and then we just started doing like this, and it was really natural. Like Nat was just like, oh yeah, you know, like I'm starting to do pop and stuff, and like more like he's starting to do hip hop and stuff as well. And we're like, all right, let's try it. Yeah, so
and he's like really into it, which is I think is the coolest thing.
Yeah.
It's like nice having someone that's like just as excited as like the band is.
Fuck yeah, the extra member of the band.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's like literally like a ghost member.
Yeah.
Even like I think that's the same for every part of the band. Like the photographer, like is essentially another member of your band. That's why Mitch is. I see him as he's in between you and me.
Yeah.
Because he has your interests as well, and he's like basically trying to also shape what he wants people to see when he takes photos of a live gig. Same like a sound, engineer or like a sound guy that does it live. Like they're all just like. All part of 100%. The team. So you end up having like fucking 10 members in the end.
Yeah. It's like Brockhampton, and they actually claim that shit where they're like, yeah, man, like the videographer and the content creator's like in the band. Like he's in the promos, and like it's just like...
Yeah.
That's mad.
It's actually sick.
So one thing I wanted to say... Sorry, Bass, to cut you off. You have had so many styles of music, Mick.
Yeah, I know.
It's incredible. I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, so you're in this band, you're in that band, you did this. I've heard some like post-hardcore stuff you did from back in the day.
Fuck.
You do like every genre of music.
Yeah, I do every genre kind of averagely, so it doesn't really do much for me.
So what made you jump to this one? I mean, was this just next on the list, or you're just vibing it?
It's just vibing it. Yeah, it's just like what I listen to, I suppose. But like
totally.
I need to use probably like the middle ground. Like I don't know. Like I feel like the next track we're gonna release is gonna be like pretty divisive. It's I don't know, like all falsetto, really dancey, and like definitely like very left of field of like what we've done. Like I needed you could get around
way less like band music.
Yeah, like fuck. Like it's just I don't know. It's like it's been good.
These songs, Aiden.
There's actually guitar for the whole thing.
Yeah, I've got lots of moments. And then I just I hype man the rest of the time. So I'm actually more excited for that.
Get your fucking hands up.
No, but it's been good because like working with it, it's like, I don't know, when you see 1975 live and shit, like their guitarist does like three things. Like they do percussion or keyboard or guitar. Like they do what the song needs, and Aiden's like willing to do it. He's not just like, I want to play guitar, and if there's no guitar, then fuck the band.
Then I'm gone.
Guitar sucks, man. No one likes guitar.
It's not what he said on the phone call the other day. He's like, fuck, if they take away my riffs, I'm nothing.
One thing I noticed when I listened to Aiden gave us a little bit of a sneak peek of some other songs as well.
Yeah.
They lead themselves to a very like hectic live show, I feel, like lighting and all this. Is that something you see you guys doing as well? Like integrating to your set when you, I don't know, have the budget for it, or like when it just suits, I guess.
Or when you can play shows.
Like, do you think these songs are worth playing without the way you've envisioned them when writing them? You know what I mean?
Really, hey. They're pretty, they're not like local band. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they translate heaps well.
No,
like
exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, I picture these like on a big scale.
Yeah.
These songs.
That's kind of like where I'm at with it too. It's like, I don't know, like
playing every gig until you're at Wembley, is it?
No, it's more like, I guess, playing live. I don't know. For me, like the last year, I've just had this big revelation where it's like, I want to stop doing the like don't get me wrong, I love doing the small shows and stuff, but I've just been doing it for, I don't know, since I was 18 or 19 or whatever, even before that. And like, it's so fun, but you can't like really like show off your music properly when it's in like a shit venue and there's a shit sound engineer, and especially these songs, like they're so like, there's a lot to them. Yeah. And like, I think like,
and you wouldn't want to put them on like a scale like that where it's just going to get muddy and people aren't really going to hear, you know, where the song is best going to be, you know, heard
and like
live.
Vocals and stuff too. Like, I'm not like yelling or singing loudly anymore. It's like quiet, and like, it's going to be tricky. Like, I reckon in that point when we start playing shows again, because like for me, like I'm not even like interested in playing small stuff. Like, I want to just release music until there's actual demand to at least play something like 400 or 500 cap, where we can have like a show, like we come back, we've got like all these singles released, and like that's the comeback to live music.
And you can just come out with a big wow instead of just like trying to do the grind up there.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's
not necessarily not doing the grind, but I mean like you said, you've been playing for a long time, and you I guess you will see the demand for the music if you keep releasing it.
Yeah, that's
and then people are like, why are these cunts playing fucking shows?
Yeah,
and then you're gonna just have 1,000 people that are like, okay, let's just, you know, go to fucking Metro.
Yeah,
I feel like this is the perfect time as well to be able to do that, especially not just like this climate right now, but like the way you can reach more people with music online and all that shit now is like the perfect way. You don't have to play shows at all. There's like so many bands that didn't fucking... Tones and I didn't play a show, and then she fucking plays Splendor in the Glass.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like literally,
you know
like,
what I mean?
That's like the dream. Like, playing Splendor is like a bit...
It's just like, that's a dream. I just don't want to play any shows until it's just, we play the biggest Splendor, show.
You know? but that's the thing. Like, it's just like to chill until there's demand, I suppose. And like, we've got 5 songs waiting to go. And I think hopefully by the end of the year, like there'll be enough demand there to like at least get on some festivals, if there are any festivals, or like...
well, that's the thing also, like Bassi was saying, this is the time to do it right now, because like say there was no pandemic and you were just releasing these songs and you weren't playing shows, then people might be like, well, there's no reason for these guys not to be playing shows right now.
It's like a good excuse.
If it fits,
yeah.
But even then, it's not just playing shows, it's also the right opportunities. Like there could be any opportunity where it's decent enough for you guys to put your songs at their best would be great, right?
100%, yeah.
Whatever makes you always put your best foot forward. You never want to go back.
Yeah,
it seems like you're pretty invested in the music and the direction anyway, where you wouldn't want to sacrifice. Like, so I guess there's that kind of, I don't know, restraint, and you're not just going to take a show, like you said, 200 cap just for no reason. You can just keep making music and keep living your life.
Yeah, exactly. Like me and Aiden both work full time, and it's just like going to tour to Melbourne and shit. Like, it's pretty much just a holiday. Like when you're doing it and you're playing like to 150, 200 people, it's like, it's fucking fun and you get pissed, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like I can't just keep doing that. Like my work's
that's fair.
You're saying you wouldn't pack all your gear into Subaru Forester and drive down to Melbourne to play a show?
To Adelaide? Man, done that shit too many times, bro.
Subaru Forester's an alright car though.
Do you have any memories you look back on from like the smaller shows and like when you were doing the punk music as well that stand out? Like any of the tours where you're just like sleeping on the fucking ground, or I don't know.
What tour haven't we?
The last one was actually fucked.
The last Sinclaire tour was probably the best tour.
But also, like, how was the like just in the car, like the shit? Jake just squished up, like legit.
Yeah.
Is this the one I just mentioned?
Yeah, in the forest, bro. Like that's it. When we're in undies.
I think we couldn't get a van, right? We tried to hire a van. We couldn't get one in time. We were trying to be tight asses. I can't remember.
We were like, yeah, bro, it'll fit in the Forester easy. And then we packed the Forester.
We ended up having to lay one seat down. So you've got like 2 people squished in it. Yeah. Wasn't fun.
No.
And only like 2 of us could drive as well because only me and Jake know how to drive a manual vehicle.
It was great.
Ah.
No, that was like the worst part of it because I wanted to drive.
The driver's seat, everyone wanted to drive because like that's the only spot in the car with space.
Where you have space?
Yeah.
I just remember when you guys left.
Manual license.
When you guys left my house, just the pain in your guys' face of having to get back
it
into
was
the car to
depressing.
drive all the way home.
I don't know what else. The Q tour was like pretty good. That was fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't on that.
Oh yeah, you won. I
Neither
always forget that.
I wasn't in the band then.
I wasn't in the band then. This was pre-AIDS.
What was the tour you were on when we played in Adelaide? It was definitely tour, and you were like fucking the tour manager. Wasn't that
that
tour?
was the
No, that was the As
tour.
It Is tour.
Oh,
As It Is.
They were on that.
Yeah,
That was a
Hey.
That was.
I
sick,
slept on the floor every night that tour because I was like, yeah, I'm not actually in the band. I'm just gonna like let the band members have comfortable sleeps. I slept in the
Oh,
ground.
You didn't just
on
sleep
the-
in the
what a
bed.
guy.
Slept in the
What a guy.
bathtub one night.
You slept
Oh, the
in
bathtub. That's right.
You jumped in my inflatable pool.
Did that as-
Was supposed to drive everyone to the show, but you were already too too drunk.
That's the story of the whole tour is that I was supposed to drive and I was either too drunk or too hungover to drive the entire time.
I remember hearing so many stories of you driving and you go like 2 hours in the wrong direction.
To be fair, it was like one
That
time,
happened. It was one.
but
Right.
it was 2 hours.
Just always gets brought up. So tell us about this. Tell us about this 2 hours in the wrong direction. Like which tour was that?
This was the same tour. Yeah, it was the first night actually because I didn't do the Brisbane part because I couldn't get work off or something. Can't remember what it was for.
They were
But,
very, very small.
yeah, I was
shops,
like-
don't worry.
I met the lads in Newcastle. Can't remember how I got there. And I was like supposed to drive home, and I was like driving. It was all sweet. I missed the turn off. And,
Hang on, which are you talking about? That?
We didn't play this show. We didn't play this new.
Yeah, you guys didn't play this show actually. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I was driving, and then I missed the turn off, and I just kept driving, and then I started like it started feeling a bit weird. I was like,
Where were
it's a
we
bit dark.
driving?
It's a bit dark, eh? We're driving back from Newcastle to Sydney.
Oh yeah, and like I used to live in Newcastle, and I drove to Sydney every single weekend. Like I know that
Right.
drive so
Yeah.
well. And I was just kind of like sitting there, like half dozing, and then I woke up and I was like,
What the fuck are we?
Yeah,
Like this
we
is
were
not the
legitimately
drive.
like it was pitch black. There was
We were
no
going
lights.
west. Yeah.
Oh.
And the funny thing is like that, like we would have been home like twice as fast, but I ended up driving back, and by the time I got to like the actual turn off and we started driving, I was like way too tired, and I pulled over, and Michael drove the rest of the way because I was too tired. I was like, can't do it. bro.
Oh,
I'm
you're like,
tired now."
boy, why am I even bringing you?
You
I
just
made
got in
my
the back
mistake
and-
and I corrected my mistake, but you can take over from here. That's
Oh,
so good.
okay. Back on Sinclair. Like we were talking about you guys wanting to play the right show when it comes back. Any artists that come to mind that would be a right show for you?
Post Malone.
Jake, give him the email. Give him the email address now.
Give me the email, dude.
Yeah.
Lime Cordial, yeah, I got you boys. I got you.
Man.
I mean,
No,
what would you like?
Anyone-
Is it artists of that tier that you're bloody looking? Not, I mean, not
No,
Post
I mean,
Malone,
maybe not
like,
Post Malone
Post
size,
but just like, are
Nah, playing
you
like
looking for someone big?
it's hard in Australia, I reckon. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing that I
Fuck yeah.
always like struggle to like
anyone cool, man.
draw inspiration to in Australia. It's like I don't know. Like playing like obviously there's heaps of big bands like 1975 and shit are just like the pipe dream, but I don't know. I like
Yeah.
it's hard because I feel like not heaps of the big like
a big
Triple
gap.
J circuit bands are like doing the same genre. Like even Triple J were like
Yeah.
late to the party to pick up 75 and like that's
Yeah.
kind of like the weird thing. And like that, now they're around it, but it was just like
Is
I think
it,
it's-
so for the genre of music that you guys play?
yeah,
Would you be better off suited like in the US or the UK? Do you reckon?
think so. Like realistically,
Probably
yeah.
UK, Europe.
Yeah.
UK.
I think
Yeah.
that's the thing.
I see that for sure.
But
It's definitely like a
Boys.
festival cycle kind of genre.
yeah. But in saying that, like you go to Laneway and you watch 1975 play to like sold out shows, like there's definitely demand for it. Like I think
Yeah.
it's just like weirdly pushed aside because Triple J doesn't like really.
Yeah, like Triple J only picks up the really big, like if people are only like getting, they're only hearing this tier of band from that style. They're not hearing anything below 75. It's like, oh, I like this music, but I only like this band because that's all I hear.
But that's like, it's so weird. Like you just see them like sell out the ICC and it's like insane show. And like you go into it's insane show.
Right then.
And like they're fucking
Thought was over there. Like.
Thought was over there, mate. And then like they're playing laneway and shit, and like that's the only band in the genre. And like you go into their like About Me section, like their top cities, and Sydney was like number 3 or 4 or something.
Really?
There's clearly demand for it. It's just like
I remember reading an interview from Maddie, and he said they are a kind of a culty band, and they need to be because they don't get a whole lot of radio love.
Yeah,
in certain parts.
Insane,
you know what I mean?
because I always like think about them as a radio band for some reason.
Totally,
but they're not even a radio band.
I mean, their first record wasn't it?
Yeah, their first record was, but like to me, I feel like I think it's because a lot of my friends listen to them that I hear about them a lot.
Yeah,
and to me, I feel like they're like the Arctic Monkeys. Like after their second record, I thought the Arctic Monkeys kind of went downhill, and now I watch them play shows, and they're fucking playing like headlining festivals in Europe, and I'm just like, I guess they didn't die.
Yeah, I guess they are like one of the
My
biggest
friends
bands
just stopped listening to them.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think like I have a heap of normie friends. Like my main friend group, all normies, like 20 of them, and they're just none of them really care about 1975. Like they'll listen to it, but they're like, yeah, like I could live without it.
I think you could consider yourself a normie now.
Oh yeah,
we're not
blown
boys anymore.
But I mean, like if you listen to, like if you talk to like fucking
I guess people that like aren't like music like fanatics.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Aiden looks like a music
Is that
critique
normal?
right now with his coat and his wine.
I look like who?
A music critique.
I am.
Now you're both.
You know who I reckon
heavy
is
jaw.
the best music? Sinclaire.
Sinclaire. When can we expect more music from Sinclaire?
You guys got any plans?
Yeah, I spoke to Caitlin from Habit today, who's our PR agent, and we're locking in for August the 6th, I think.
Whoa.
So yeah, like
It's news to me as well.
yeah.
Are you allowed to say that? Are you allowed to say it? We fucking said it. It's out there now. We don't edit these, so that's what it is, bro.
It doesn't matter. We already posted like the idea is like I wanted to like set like a 6-week deadline for every single. So it basically is 5 singles till the end of the year, and December is like the end point. Depends how it lands in the end. Like if it lands on Christmas and like in that break, then we'll push it a little bit. But yeah,
so what is the plan for this release? Are you planning to release it and then hopefully that's going to accumulate to the shows that you guys want to play, or are you just going to release it, see what happens, still write music, release some more? Or
I think like the main plan is to like I guess it's hard really because like this like model of like what we're talking about is so organic. Like you can't like pay to like, well you can, but it's not the same. You can't like fucking pay to like get all these people to listen to your music. Like you need to release a good song that like you work with a good PR agency and like it gets out there, and like that's
I'm sure you can pay for like playlisting.
You kind of can. Like you can't really pay for like curated playlisting.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
pay for Spotify spots.
We can't pay for
Pay
people
for,
to like you, you know?
Yeah, that's the
Exactly.
thing. And the curated playlists are like, they're paid in a sense that you pay for, like, for example, like if you're trying to get onto like New Music Fridays or whatever, like if you know the person who curates it, or like your agency knows the person who curates it, because it is literally like 2 or 3 people that manage it, then you can get your music in front of them more likely. But you can't straight up be like, here's 10K, like put our song on a playlist.
Yeah, they don't have different tiers of like of installments where you can get your stuff on the radio.
It's not like a back-end monthly subscrition to get your music in the front end.
Yeah,
Spotify creators OnlyFans, bro. That's the next step.
So this could be like a bit of a, not an arrogant question, but how big do you hope you get off this release?
No,
This is a question more so for Aiden, I think, because I know
Wait, like our next release or our current release?
this current release, like how many monthlies you reckon you guys are going to bump up to after this banging release that you love?
What a rough
I
question.
mean, I think the song's really good, but I think it's
Because I heard a figure from you the other day.
no, I don't know.
here we go.
Like, I don't know. It's hard to say.
You
I guess
want me
we
to
don't really
reveal the
have
figure?
expectations in that regard. Like, I guess we have, we obviously want to be as big as we can be. But I mean, I don't think, it's not like we're sitting here going,
number, yeah.
oh, I want to have at
Just
least
waiting, yeah.
10,000 monthly listeners for this song to be successful. I think it's just like, we've had really good feedback from it. And we'll release another song as well. And it'll be really good.
To be completely honest with you, not to suck your big old willies, Sinclaire is probably the only band, one of the only bands of my friends. There's probably like 3 that I know that I listen to out of enjoyment, not because they're my friends. I'm just like, holy shit.
Bro, who are the other ones? Name drop all of them. Fucking
I can tell you.
Oh, what about
do you guys want to know who I'm friends with that are famous? Is that what you guys want to know? You know who
true.
Because like Sinclair, they're famous.
They're playing Post Malone, didn't you hear?
I can't. Yeah. When we get the guests on, then I'll tell you. I'll be like, this is the other guy. I can tell you. I'll tell you later.
I want to talk about the first when you were teasing the song. What was this cryptic shit you were posting? Because I was trying to get it out of Aiden, and he would not fucking tell me.
Yes, good. So basically, like, I was just chilling in bed, and I was trying to think of like a marketing campaign, because we've been quiet since August, really, since we did the tour for the EP. And I was like, you can't just come out and be like, yo, new singles out. Like, there's nothing there. So, like, I work in social media and marketing, like, full time, and one of the biggest things I see is like the power of direct messages and like conversations with people like behind the scenes, which for a lot of bands is like you kind of like kill your ego a bit there, because it's like you're like, well, you might get like, for example, like the campaign we did, like, which I'll explain in a sec how it worked, but we got like 300 messages or so, say. Like that's like 300 direct conversations with people that we got to send the single to. And it's like right in their face, and like they kind of feel compelled to talk and like feel like personalized by the campaign because you're talking directly to the band. Whereas like when you just post on
them directly,
Facebook, hey,
yeah, because you've sent it to them directly.
Yeah, exactly.
They almost feel like, oh, they're sending me the song.
Yeah,
they are sending me the song.
So they're like,
I got to listen to it.
We did that, and it was like, so the whole campaign was like, we just posted that thing. We hadn't posted in a year. I cleaned all our socials. They were completely wiped, and it just said message me or message us. And then it was like, basically did that. And anyone who messaged us, it was like really basic, but it was just like, I sent them the seconds till June 30, which was like when we were going to leak them the song. And then every couple of days I would follow up message with like the seconds decreasing. And over time, like people would work it out. But at the start, like the tease people just being like, what the fuck is this number? Like, you haven't posted anything in a year, so...
That's how many monthlies we're going to have.
It was like 6 million.
600,000.
Monthly's decreasing until 0.
Because I think when me and Leah with you, Aiden, Leah messaged the account, and she got a different number to Teddy.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you were doing like
what's happening?
Some were days, some were seconds.
At the start, I was doing it.
I was like, is it longitude, latitude? Look, quick, up the location.
Yeah.
At the start, I was doing it like some people I would send days that I knew were like in the same friend group, and some people I would send seconds, and some people minutes, just so not everyone worked it out like instantly. Because if you had 10 people message within a minute, you would all work it out because you'd see it decrease. So I was like, I'll do that. And then moving forward, like I just messaged like only seconds. But yeah, that was basically it. And then like on the 30th, like at midnight, I literally sat there and copy and pasted the link and like the spiel to everyone being
300 times.
Yeah, just spammed it like in Facebook. Did it? It took like 15 minutes or some shit. And there's people literally being there like, bro, it's 12 o'clock. Like, where is it? Like the countdown's ended.
I've been waiting.
Fucking coming, cunt. Like,
he's got his fucking corkboard up there with all the string attached to all the locations. It's time for the song to be released. Let's go.
Literally.
Did you
Yeah, and some guys just like in the middle of Australia, like digging
with the longitude, latitude,
longitude.
I fucking found it. Yeah, actually,
where's your single?
A mixtape.
Holy. Yeah, so that was kind
There's
of
your idea for the next one.
The campaign. Hey,
that's cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
It was good.
And so you noticed like a more of a connection to it because people were like you said, were compelled to listen to it because they were so invested. They're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, like definitely. Like at least like a third of the people replied, and like we had like back end tracking on the link and stuff, so you could see if it was listened to, and like think like 80% of the people that got the link like actually clicked through to it on the first day, which is good. And then like
Mad.
once they'd done that as well, like, and they would reply and be like, this is great, like whatever they would say, it gives you like the conversation to be there and be like, by the way, like now it's out on Spotify, or now like you review it on Unearthed or whatever. And like it worked really well. Totally. Like we got like triple the amount of reviews we'd ever gotten on Unearthed, and like
that's mad.
Like getting like saves in the track and stuff like higher than we'd ever done. So I don't know, like it felt like a good call at the time. It was just a random idea. Like I had no like logic really behind it besides like
besides you work in the field.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it was just like, yeah, it should work.
Yeah.
It totally helps though. Like that's super impressive to me listening to you guys do that, because like whenever I think about bands putting out songs, they just put it on Unearth, say, hey, write a Facebook status saying, hey, look, go and review it if you like it, whatever. People will like it, but no one's going to go to the effort. But if you are messaging them and being like, hey, thanks for liking the song, if it's like a second to review it, here's the link, and it's right there in the message. They either click it or don't, but like the chances of them clicking it there are like way higher than them seeing on a Facebook post that they're scrolling past as well.
Totally.
But it's also super organic growth as well, because it's just them listening to the track.
You're also building connections with your audience as well.
Yeah, they're interacting with it on a way that they wouldn't normally interact with it as well, because they could just see the link, hit the Spotify play, and then the rest of their playlist would play. But like being that interactive is super impressive. So on that.
It was like pretty full on, because I was doing like personalized conversations to everyone. Like I wasn't just like generic being like thanks. Like it was like I would actually try and have an active conversation with everyone. So if they would be like, I really like this element of the song, I would reply and make sure I would be like, yeah, like that's like one of my favorite things.
Yes,
like,
and
blah, blah,
acknowledge
blah.
what they actually said.
Yeah, and then they'd be like, oh shit, like you guys are actually replying. Like it wasn't just like.
Did you feel like a catfish doing that? You know how those catfish have like 100 profiles and they have to keep up all these conversations?
Yeah. Well, like I always feel like that. Like my work shit at the moment.
I always feel like that.
No, like through work, bro. Like I always like I have the same approach at work. Like I try and be really personable and like do the same approach at work. So I'm always on my phone like every hour of the day, like doing work shit. And then it was like that on top of it. So I was just sitting there. Like my IG stats were fucking gross for that 2 weeks. Like so bad.
Your screen time has increased 18 hours.
Yeah, it was like it was dead set like 11 hours a day through that week.
Has it been good to relax a little bit after it dropped?
Yeah, I think like maybe we relaxed a bit too much, but I was just like so burnt out at the initial thing. I was like, fuck, it's out there. But I think like now that the next
now he's got to think of his next fucking campaign.
That's the thing. It's like 4 weeks away. It's like I got to start thinking now.
Yeah.
Now he's got to go to the longitude, latitude, and he's got to actually bury the mixtape there.
Yeah,
that's our next idea. And you just killed it, bro. Come on, man.
Who was this guy that wrote the bloody essay on Unearthed?
That's dope. Hey, so that was one of the guys. So he was chatting to me and he was like, man, like this is the song that's gonna like elevate your band to the next level. Like I love it so much, blah blah. And we had like a huge chat. And he was like, yeah, I came to your show like whenever. I think it was when we played in August in Brizzy. Had this big chat and he was talking and like we followed each other on our personal accounts and stuff, and I like actually showed him the next single as well, which is
awesome.
Yeah, I was like, here you go, man, like we've had a good chat and like I want to show you what we're doing. And he was definitely like, because he like I was looking through his profile and stuff and he's like, yeah, like I'm heaps into like As It Is and like pop punk and stuff. So he was saying like I Needed You was already like a bit of an offshoot for him, but he was like, I really like it, like you know. And then I showed him the new song and he was like, whoa, like this isn't something I would really like listen to usually, but like I like it and like it's cool to like expand my music taste, I suppose. Totally. Which is really good.
That's like something also like where the interactive way works better than if he just scrolled past it coming up, he'd probably listen to, oh man, he might not even listen to it. He might go, oh, this.
Yeah, he's like 10 seconds. He's like,
no thanks.
Whatever.
Yeah. But I think like what I was going to say before was like, it's growing your audience is about like making people want to connect with you or like making people want to know you as a person. Like you have to these days, I think, be like
you need a personality,
relatable or, you know, you can't just be like, hey, cheers, thanks.
You never know what it's going to be with anyone. Like that guy could have just been like a throwaway message back saying, give me some information about this message, that's bullshit. And then it's turned into him being able to hear the next track.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's just like, holy shit, like it, like that changes, like the boundaries of music have changed for sure, where like you never be able to do that with a band that we grew up listening to and falling in love with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like him like finding that track and being able to do that could be a forever changing thing with him and your band. Like he could always be back for more.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
It's definitely going to be hard to keep that up once the scale gets higher and higher.
It's gonna be fucking.
When you have like fucking 30,000 followers and you're like, I can't. I don't have the time of day. I can't do it.
Man, we're just gonna
But I
get a
mean,
social
like-
media manager. Nah, like so, like at work, like
You can employ yourself.
my work profile has like 200k followers, and like it's so much work.
Weird flex.
managing.
Weird flex.
It's not my like. It's the business I work for. But like, yeah, like
Okay.
that shit is like so time consuming. Like you could sit there all day, like.
Just
Did you message all of them on your single?
Are you just going to put in like
Message all
a
of-
20
No,
minute-
so that's the running joke. So I've been doing like all this. So I work for a company called Gelato Messina, and I've been doing like all this like funny shit like on our stories. And like the last couple of weeks, I've been doing question and answers, and like just literally just ripping people. Like customers sending like I did a question and answer, and some customer, one of the first questions was like, "Oh, like is your Brunswick store open, and like how much does this cost?" And I answered it and posted on our story. And I was like, why are you wasting my time? You can literally just Google this. And that response got like 10,000 shares. And then from there, I was like, well, that obviously works really well. So I just like was a smart ass for like that night. And that
I really love
story,
the work you guys are doing. Dude, get fucked, man. Don't
that
follow
was
me anymore.
like, that was like legit it. And then like that happened. And then I looked at our impressions from that story, and our impressions were up like legit 3 mil from like the previous week. And I was like, I showed my boss, I was like, look, I'm just going to be a smart ass from now on. 'Cause, like, this is the best social interaction we've ever got. And she was like, yeah, go for it. And
people just
my
love
dream job.
people getting dragged on the internet.
yeah,
Like,
or they just want
especially
something
for
personal.
extremely obvious things. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, it's not just a bot like controlling the page. It's
Yeah.
someone real.
So that's the approach I wanted to take with the band as well. Like, I don't want to fucking have this shit social media presence where it's like, hello, this is our new song, linked to everything, like, we love you, and then, like, some fucking generic emoji used in every post. It's just like, I don't know.
Eggplant.
Holy fucking these people.
No, I think it's
Black-
like Trophy
Black
Eyes
Love
do it
Hearts.
really well. Trophy Eyes, like their band page on Twitter, is funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
Because it's like personable. It's not like, it's not, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Corporate.
yeah, it's not corporate.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people want to see. People don't want to go, they want, I don't know, anything like that, you know? They
Yeah.
want personality and everything.
Yeah.
Especially if they know, especially if not if they know you, if they come to a show and they interact with you in person,
Yeah.
and then they go to your page and it's like this, it's just essays or it's just like super proper talking or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That makes it different. They're like, oh, I thought these guys were like mucking around or whatever, but
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Bassi post pure shit on our personal accounts. That's where we do it.
bro, I changed my name on Twitter the other day to MILFs that crowd surf stan account, and I got followed by like 6 MILF pages.
Maybe you should employ that tactic for your next release.
That's it.
Send
That's
it
it.
to every single MILF you've ever seen. That is a weird segue into nothing. Do you have anything else to say in regards to your new release, or where can people find you on social media,
We're on.
or any links that you want
I don't
to?
know what our hats are though.
It's all the same. It's just
Still the
Sinclair
same.
Band.
Sinclair
yeah.
Band.
With an
At
E.
Sinclair Band.
Yeah, we're on
Sinclair
Twitter.
Band and an
With-
E at
with
the
an E,
end,
Sinclair Band A.
B-A-N.
Can you spell it for us, Aiden?
Sinclair.
Yeah.
SINCLAIRE
That's it.
BAND.
Hey.
E.
Band.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for this weird, almost formal interview. Do we have anything to disarm our viewers? Any cock jokes or anything?
Yeah.
Anything that you want anyone to know about you that's a little bit naughty?
I
don't know.
Oh,
We're just naughty boys.
Favorite porn category?
This goes
I expected answer.
on record forever, bro. You got to think hard.
No, I know that's why it's hard. I have a lot.
Yeah, but
maybe if you just send us a link of your
Sure,
favorite.
the homepage. The homepage is my favorite category. Bit of everything.
a bit of everything. Oh my god. Well,
Do you like it when it's
maybe
in like portrait mode of like the phone recording portrait mode, or do you like it in landscape, or is it
No, I have
better
to
when
have
it's in
full
portrait mode because
screen.
it's more amateur?
Full screen, high quality, good audio. I'm not about none of that garbage.
Aiden's the kind of guy that has subscriptions.
Bro, like, why don't they, like, you know when you watch amateur shit and it's like they film it vertical? Like, all videos should just be fucking filmed vertical. Like, who's whipping out their laptop? It's like, everyone's watching on their phone. Come on.
No, I watch on my laptop for a treat, you know? It's like, phone is like 80%,
that's all.
and laptop
All right,
is a
when,
treat.
Thank you
when
very
you have
much.
your laptop, is your laptop in front or behind the fellas?
No, it's
Is
it's
like-
out of
is it like
webcam
the-
view. It's out of webcam view.
So you have it in
But I turn my laptop on the side, you know, so it's portrait.
Because you got to go from video to real life to video to real life.
No, he
Yeah.
moves it like. Have you guys seen the TikToks where it's like rotate your phone? Aiden's like rotating his laptop like for the pov of the cameraman.
Okay,
yes.
we are definitely wrapping up there.
Yes. Thank you, boys.
Thank you, Aiden and Mikkel, for joining us. Everyone, go check out Sinclaire on Instagram, fucking Twitter,
I
Spotify,
needed you.
anything that you can find them on.
Banging track. Love listening to
New
it when
single-
I'm riding my
new
bike
single
and it's
out
raining at
when?
night.
26th.
When's the new
of
single
August.
out? 26th of August. Sick. Thank you guys
Oh, yes.
very much for joining us.
No worries. Thanks, lads.
See
Do you have
you
any
guys.
parting?
It's good to
parting
see you
words?
both.
Any
I'll
parting
see you
words?
guys when I can get out of lockdown for sure.
Yeah, fuck, cunt. Why you live in
Dude,
Melbourne,
I
bro?
miss you, Bassie.
Fucking Melbourne rules, except for this.
O'Doyle rules.
Jake, you're the only one here with a valid opinion. Melbourne or Sydney?
Ooh.
Just say Sydney, dude.
Yeah, Sydney. Okay.
Don't say
Thanks for watching, guys.
Sydney's fuck- bullshit. Sydney fucking sucks.
Bye.
I'm out. Bye.
Cheers.
See ya.
See ya, boys. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Peace.